We have a video coming up now. If this video doesn't show, if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook and you don't see the video that we're about to play, it's because we weren't allowed to put it up. We've had a number of videos removed from Facebook and YouTube recently. All the shared factor in them all is that they at one point or another mentioned COVID in them. So if you can't get this on Facebook or YouTube, get onto our Telegram channel and you'll find it there. That's M Compass Media on Telegram. But this is from New Zealand. I won't comment much on it other than to say it purports that to suggest that the New Zealand government will be identifying as potential terrorists people who argued with the COVID narrative during the COVID lockdowns, and particularly in relation to vaccines. Have a look at this.
Our Secret Service is launching an initiative to help us identify people who may have been radicalised.
Know the Signs details dozens of indicators that a friend or family member could be planning a terror attack. As Adam Hollingworth reports, the move comes as our spy chiefs identify a new and worrying type of terrorism.
Time was when the intelligence services were never seen, never heard. But now they're loudly proclaiming your country needs you to keep an eye on those you know and, if necessary, dob them in.
Recognising a potential warning sign and then alerting NZSAS or police could be the vital piece in the puzzle that ultimately saves lives.
To that end, they're publishing a guide called Know the Signs to help us all identify potential terrorists in our midst.
To pay attention and to be alert so that if they see or hear about something that seems off, that worries them and concerns them, they might have a look at this information to say, does this indicate to me that this person is on the road to actually committing an attack?
The SIS has listed around 50 signs, from obvious ones, like writing on a weapon, as happened in Christchurch, to
a person who is really developing an us versus them worldview.
Authorities say they're usually closely monitoring 40 to 50 potential terrorists. These people used to be motivated by their white identity or by their faith. But in the past 6 months, a third group has emerged, those motivated by politics.
And so it could be the COVID measures that the government took, or it could be other policies that are interpreted as infringing on rights. And it's what I sometimes describe as a kind of hot mess of ideologies and beliefs.
So, Miss Ketteridge there, I have to comment on our cows, like, I can't help it. Before we move any further, what is she doing with that hairstyle? Anyway, we'll try not to lower ourselves. Very worrying development from New Zealand. I'm sure that she's just saying out loud what's happening all around the world, especially in the Western Hemisphere, so Eurocentric countries and the United States. I'm sure they all have people who have argued in one way or another with the state narrative to have them in their sights as potential terrorists into the future. What do you think about that?
It's insane, really. It's hard to find words for it, because it seems to ebb and flow in different directions, and it'll go whatever way it suits them, really. To classify things as dangerous extremism, whatever suits them, really, isn't it? Put you in a category when they like me, free speech, like, you know.
Yeah. And her face, even when you look at that image there, she just looks very angry and very, I don't know. She's as terrifying looking as the world is becoming. I suppose she personifies that to a certain degree.